Hey everybody, what's going on? David here with Butler Outdoors. I've got part 3 of Slick Trick Assailant evaluation. Should show us is what to expect as far as entry and exit holes. So stay tuned and enjoy the show. Alright guys, so here I've got the foam, got it taped together. It's 4 basically squares and then just some painter's tape taping it together. But I'll show you. I mean, it's pretty low density, fairly squishy stuff. It's not hard at all, so it's plenty soft, and it is right at, I'll show you guys, maybe just a hair over, but pretty close to 6 inches in depth. And I'll show you the hide here. It's just tan deer hide. We'll be shooting through the fur, and I'll just have it wrapped around that foam, so it'll be going through on the entrance and coming out through the exit. So stay tuned. Should be interesting. All right, guys. So as you can see from the video, I went ahead and took 2 shots. We'll first look at the entrance holes. We'll look on the fur side, and then we'll look on the inside. So we've got, looks like shot number 1 right here. It's going to be a little difficult to show you with all the hair here, but there's the hole. I'll try and get some of that hair out of the way. But as you can see, we've got 4 blade cut. And as far as a measurement, I'll just get the measurement on the inside. That'll be the easiest. But that's the entrance hole there. So it's actually a pretty good size entrance hole. And the other, let's see here. Here's the other entrance hole here. Let's get some of this fur out of the way. The Broadhead did push quite a bit of fur into the entrance hole, which is kind of expected with that wing style blade. So here's the other entrance. As you can see, it's got four cuts, 4 blades, and that's, you know, pretty good size entrance hole. So we'll flip it around and get a couple measurements. All right. So the first one here, looks like we are 7/8 by 5/8. So 7/8 on the long side, 5/8 on the shorter side there. Try and give you guys a little bit better view there. We'll measure the other one. I expect it to be pretty comparable. It looks like 7/8 on the long side. Maybe 11/16, but pretty close to 7/8. So entrance holes seem to be pretty consistent, about 5/8 by 7/8, which really is a pretty good size entrance hole for that style of head. You can see them there. And there's the other one. So now we'll look at the exit holes. All right, here is the first exit hole. You can see it is much bigger, and we still have that 4-blade cut. We're just having a much larger cut now with those expandable blades being fully deployed. And I can fit 3 fingers in there pretty easy. Let's find the other one here. Here's the other hole. You can really see that 4-blade. Like I said, I mean, it's, 3 fingers in there's, that's a pretty good size hole. But we'll go ahead and measure the inside on the tan side of the hide just to get a little bit more accurate measurement for you guys. All right, guys. So this one here, we are, wow, it is right at 2 inches on the long side. And then on the short side here, try not to stretch it out too much. The short side, we're right at 1 inch. So 1 inch and then 2 inches. So 1 by 2. Let's go ahead and check this other one here. Okay, guys, this one looks like it came in just a hair shorter at 1 7/8 on the long side. And 15/16 on the short side. So maybe about a 1/16 of an inch shorter overall. But as you guys can see, I mean, that is a, I mean, here's my hand for comparison. I can fit 3 fingers through that pretty good. So I mean, that is a big hole for sure. The entrance, as expected, aren't overly huge like some rear deploying expandables, but the exit definitely is. We'll go ahead and show you the broadhead here. This gives you an idea. So that's the holes in the hide. I'll take a look at the foam and we'll see how that looks. All right, guys. So this is the foam. Like I said, it's just the 4 pieces that I taped together. And what we're looking at here is the entrance. You can see the hair sticking out of it. So we'll go ahead and find my measuring tape here. See what kind of holes we have. It's going to be kind of hard to really measure. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother measuring. These are about the same as the entrance holes in the hide, just from looking at it. But it looks like just even on the back side of this first piece of foam, we've got a much larger cut already. So we'll go ahead and put the measuring tape on it. Let's see here. Yeah, we're at almost 1.5 inches on the long side there. And really the shorter side should be the same because it's a fixed blade. Yeah, we're just shy of 1 inch, it looks like there. So yeah, I mean, that's not even 2 inches in, and it's almost at full deployment. So, and this one's not quite, but it is interesting that in this hair and everything in the first inch or two, there's pieces of the O-ring that hold the blades. I don't know if you guys can see it there, but I'll zoom in here. Yeah, you can see some of the O-ring just inside that first piece of foam. So, I mean, we're going through the hide and then about 1 inch, 1.5 inches. See if you guys can, if I can get it to focus there. About 1.5 inches. So into soft foam and through the hide, we're almost at full deployment, 1.5 inches in. So, and that's exactly what they're designed to do. They're supposed to open as they enter. You can see on this other one, this hole's quite a bit bigger. And sometimes you'll have that, especially with soft foam and stuff like this. One blade may not quite fully deploy, but it does look like it on the back side. So yeah, I would say for sure. So at that'd be 3-inch mark, both holes are easily fully deployed. And this type of foam, guys, I've had other expandables fail to actually deploy on this because it's so soft. So if it's going to deploy on this, I see no issues having dependable deployment on an actual deer. So that's 3 inches of foam, and we're at full deployment. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that one there. Try and open it up the best I can. But yeah, we're cutting a really big hole now. There's the other shot. Try to get that hair out of there. Yep. And on the back side, definitely. And our last piece of foam, I mean, it's going to be full deployment without a doubt, because we had full deployment on the back side of the hide. So yeah, nice big hole. But yeah, guys, so that is the Slick Trick Assailant. They're advertised at a 1 3/4 expandable blade, and they have, you know, similar to the Swacker, they have these winged blades to where the arrow penetrates, and then as it goes through the hide and the rib cage, the blades deploy. And then it has a 7/8 fixed bleeder blade. But yeah, I'm impressed. We had full deployment within 3 inches on soft foam, and kind of as expected, actually shooting through hide, we had larger than advertised holes. You know, the 2 inch by 1 inch, I think it was, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I mean, that's a big hole, guys. That should be a a bad recipe for deer, because those expandable blades are going to be like brand new, because they're going to be deploying just inside the rib cage, you know, versus a lot of these either fixed blades or rear deploying to where all the blades are actually cutting through hair and hide and the rib cage before they get to what matters. So I'm impressed. Leave a comment, guys. Let me know what you think, if you like it, if you don't. I mean, this is not a scientific test. This is just trying to give you guys an idea, and myself an idea, what to expect as far as entry and exit holes and what kind of performance we may get. All right. If you like my videos, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. And until next time, this is David, Butler Outdoors. Thanks, everybody.